Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I express my gratitude to the esteemed examiners and advisors for taking the time to witness the presentation of my internship report at PT ASDP Indonesia Ferry Persero. Before we begin, I have the permission of the esteemed examiners and advisors to introduce myself first. I am Dinda Amelia, a student of Diploma 4 in the Digital Office Administration program. For your information, the internship program I undertook is the regular internship program at PT ASDP Indonesia Ferry Persero. I applied for a 6-month internship starting from June to November, aligned with the credit hours and guidance from the program coordinator. Alhamdulillah, I was assigned to the Corporate Management System Division under the guidance of Mrs. Mutia Kanza, the KP manager. The reason I choose to intern at this company and in this division is to gain insight into the culture of state-owned enterprise and contribute to the development of corporate procedure, which play crucial roles in every employee's work and overall function of the company. Additionally, in terms of skills, I aim to enhance my proficiency in Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, which is already process and acquire new skills, particularly is Microsoft Visio. Next, it is a outline or table of contents. There are five aspects that I will discuss, including company profile, quality assurance and process my subdivision, internship activities, insights, and documentation. For the first, I want to describe about the company profile. For information, PT STP Indonesia Ferry Persero is a state-owned enterprise established on March 27. It is 1973. The head office of PT STP Indonesia Ferry Persero is located at Jenderal Ahmad Yani, Jakarta Pusat, Cempaka Putih. According to the 2020 report sourced from the company's website, PT Indonesia Ferry Persero has 27 branch offices, 274 routes, and then 199 ships and 34 ports. Currently, PT Indonesia Ferry Persero has three main business focuses. First is transportation and crossings business. This venture is supported by 65 commercial routes and 166 pioneer routes and complemented by 73 commercial vessels and 79 pioneer vessels. And then for the second is port business. This enterprise is backed by 34 ports and 85 docks spread across 29 branch offices throughout the Indonesian. And then for the third is various services and collaborative ventures. This includes revenue from land utilization, electricity services, rental business revenue, and then revenue from bunker fuel and water services, as well as miscellaneous business revenue. Currently, PT SDP Indonesia Ferry Persero has six directorates, which are for the first is main directorate, for the second is planning and development directorate, and then for the third is technical and facilities directorate, and then for the fourth is commercial and service directorate, and then for the fifth is human resource and corporate service directorate, and then for the sixth is finance, IT, and risk management directorate. Based on organizational structure, the intern position during the internship program is under the main directorate, more specifically in the corporate management system division. If you look the right is the organizational structure diagram of the corporate management system division. In this division, it is led by the vice president and then divided into two sub division, namely, for the first is good corporate governance subdivision, and then quality assurance and process subdivision, and then each subdivision has two staff members assisting the manager in their tasks. Here are the duties and authorities of the Corporate Management System Division. For the first is supervision and management of business process, procedures, workflows, and company compliance, including coordination between the directorates. Then for the second is management of the company's quality management system, including the standardization of quality management system and certification requests. And for the third is monitoring the implementation of performance management, corporate KPIs, directorate, division, regions, and branches. And then for this fourth is development of system procedure policies in accordance with good corporate governance or GCG through assessment activities and compliance with recommendation. And then for the last is encouraging the creation of the implementation policies and best practices in the company in line with the GCG principles. For the next, I want to explain about my subdivision. It's quality assurance and process. So, in this subdivision, the intern performs internship tasks based on assisting and fulfilling the duties and responsibilities of the KAP manager, including for the first is implementation of the quality management system. For information, the purpose of integrated management system in the environment of PT SDTP Indonesia Ferry Persero is to provide guidance on establishing, documenting, implementing, and maintaining the company's business process and continually improve the effectiveness and efficiency of the company. And then for the model approach in the creation of integrated management system is the plan, do, check, act (PDCA), with the company's main focus being customer first satisfaction. And then for the third is the integrated management system refers to the ESM code, and then ESPS code, and then ISO 45001 2018, occupationally health and safety management system, and then ISO 9001 2015, quality management system, ISO 14001 2015 about environmental management system, and then for the next is ISO 37001 2016 anti-bribery management system, and then other management system in line with the company's vision and mission. And then for the scope of application of the integrated management system includes the head office, regional offices, and branch offices. Okay. For your information, every employee from the head office up to the branch and regional levels, including manager and vice president, can view all effective procedure within the company through the electronic integrated management system in our I call is ASMT. And then in the 2023, the total number of procedure is 272, and this figure may uh, different from the number in director's decision number 73, and then this difference is due to the passage of time, and some division or BPO I called have submit requests for additions and or change to procedures. Okay, for the second is the quality management. The tasks undertaken by the intern to fulfill the responsibilities and authorities of the KAP manager regarding the quality management system include assisting in documenting and closing audit findings that occur both internally and externally with supporting evidence. This is done to maintain the ISO 9001 tahun 2015 certificate that the company has achieved. Okay, for the next is my activities, my internship activities. The following are internship activities carried out by the intern. Related to the implementation of the quality management system, for the first is attend meetings related to SOP discussion. For the second is compile meeting minutes, and then for the third is assist the review or revision of procedures, and then for the fourth is assist in achieving SOP documents by SMT or physical documents, and then for the fifth is assist the process of circulating SOP approval signatures, and then for the sixth is assist updating the progress procedures in spreadsheet, and then for the next is prepare draft official notes related to the submission of proposal change or addition to SOP, and then for this eight is assist about summarizing the number of procedures and their attachment, and then for the nine is assist in summarizing the number of procedure and their attachment, and then for the 10 is act as MC and moderator in the implementation of the SMT 2023 socialization. Okay, for the next is related to the quality management system. For the first is summarizing internal audit findings, and then external audit findings too. And then for the third is implementation of internal audit training, and then for the fourth is drafting official notes regarding the following two audit findings, and then for the last is preparing evidence for audit findings in corporate. Okay, and then for the edition, the intern was also involved in the other activities, like for the first is summarizing or organizing the work plan of the corporate management system division for the year uh, 2024, and then for the second is practicing as an operator of the implementation of considering related to GCG, and then for the last is creating articles related to the quality management in corporate. Next, okay, I would like to explain about my insight. During for the 6 months internship program at PTS Indonesia Ferry Persero, the intern gained insight into the both of soft skill and then hard skills too. Okay, for the soft skill, for the first is motivation. Of course, the practicum. So the presence of motivational encouragement from mentors to learn new things, and then for the second is social skills, encouragement for the intern to begin building relationship with company employees and the others employees, and then for the third is time and task management, the ability to manage time and tasks along with having clear plans and targets too. And then for the four is understanding of company business process, of course, because practicant during the revision SOP, and then flowchart, and then the other documents about the procedure business. And then for the five is improve language proficiency, and then improve use of proper grammar, avoiding verbosity for better understanding. Two, and then for the last, my soft skill is communication skills, of course. This is enhanced communication skills, both verbal and written, leading to the increased effectiveness and confidence from my practicum. Okay, for the next is my hard skills. The insight of 10 are as follows. For the first is Microsoft Visual. Gain new insight into the reading and interpreting for the flow of company procedure correctly and accurate skills and increasing flowchart. And for the second is Microsoft Word, acquired new insight into structured document preparation, enabling adaptation to the formatting of existing company SOP. And then for the third, for the hard skill is Microsoft PowerPoint, of course, because gain new insight into creating clear and well-structured content for the presentation. This presentation, emphasizing uh, conciseness and neatness in slide presentation. And then for the next is just documentation. The following is the attached documentation related to the internship activities I have undertaken for the past 6 months at PT SDP Indonesia Ferry Persero. Okay, this concludes my presentation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.